Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the live webinar. It's 14 June today. I welcome you all. Kindly join. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the webinar 14 June. We will be talking about the strategies today, some wonderful strategy today. In the meantime, let people join in and then we'll start our webinar. But I hope all of you are doing good. Please drop in your comments. Where are you watching me from? Where did you join this webinar from? Where are you currently located, currently based? And how are you all doing? How has your day been so far? Feel free to drop in your comments, guys, and let some more people join in. We have people coming in. Let's give them a couple of minutes and then we will start with our webinar for today. I am receiving comments. So good evening to all of you. Good evening, good morning, according to your location. I have people from India. I have Susan from Kenya. I have Mr. Syed from Saudi. So welcome. I welcome you all to this webinar, guys. It's a pleasure to have you in our audience, and I hope that I'm able to, give some good knowledge to you, which will be helpful to you for your trading. Good evening, all of you. Mr. Dev Khatri, how to trade with price action. We will certainly be discussing things in the session. Let this, give me a couple of minutes. Let more people join in and then we'll start our session. Okay. All right. So how are you all doing? How has your day been so far? How has trading been for you today? Did you practice any new strategies? Okay, great. So we have good number of people in our webinar now, and so it's a good time to start our webinars. So yes, this is Karmeet. I welcome you all once again to the live webinar today. We will be talking about one of the most, a strategy that I liked, one of the strategy that I use in my trading, and which is available for our expert traders. But as you all know, I have people who are the viewers at the moment who have attended my webinar previously. So you know that in the starting, we take a small tour of the platform to understand how where which things can we find, because we have traders who have recently joined the platform. Yes, I know there are some who are experts and know everything about the platform, but we have some people who have just joined, and I want them to have a gist of how things work, to understand how what features are available in which section. So just a couple of minutes for our tour. Let's begin here. So I am using the web version at the moment, guys. And on the left side, you see that we have our trade section where if you click here, you will find your completed trades, your active trades, all of that. Then comes the market section. Yeah. The market section has different strategies, indicators, themes, signals that you can purchase from here. Okay. The next section that we have is the event section. Most of you all know, and I am sure most of you all have participated in our events, and at the moment there is no active event, but you know that OLYMP TRADE keeps on coming up with many events, so maybe in the near future we have some events and you can see it over here. The next important session, which I consider is one of the most important section when you start your trading, because this is the help section wherein you find your trading tutorials, like from the basics, how to trade, what is fixed time, what is forex. So all of that information you can find here. The help center gives you educational answers about your trading, and we have the most important section, which is the support section. Okay. In this section, you can contact a support team, and any queries you have regarding your deposits, your withdrawals, that can be reached out from here. Okay. The next comes is the terminal section, which has indicators. You see a kind of symbol that consists of indicators. We have our chart over here. You can click this and you can change your chart types. The assets are available over here. When you click on the assets, you have fixed time and you have forex trading. Okay. Next comes the important section, which with you will be able to trade. So it's the payments. You click on payments, you have deposits, withdrawals, transfer, transactions. Whatever transaction you make, you have it over here. This is your status. This is your amount. Okay. Apart from that, these are the risk-free trades. Now, what are risk-free trades? Yes, Arnav, we will get back to trading, but we have some traders who might be new or who are not aware of some features. So I want them to be fully aware of the features. So what are risk-free trades? Normally, this is a shield kind of sign that we see. Now, we all know that shield means protection from something. Okay. So from something harsh. So risk-free trade is somewhat similar. Let me explain you it in a very simple manner. So basically risk-free trade, I have $5 trade, I have $10, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50. So for example, if I make a trade and if I win the trade, that's great. But if I lose, I normally lose my funds. But if I use the risk-free trade and I make a trade, then even if I lose the trade, I mean, it goes against my prediction, my capital is safe. My invested amount remains safe. So if I make a $5 trade using the risk free, my invested amount is safe. I will demonstrate using the risk free in the trading today. And if you have risk free, I'm sure most of the experts have it. I would suggest that make use of it because it is it's a very efficient option in your trading. It's a very helpful option. So here is up down, and this is all about the platform, about the basics of the platform. Okay. So yes, now let's talk about the topic for today, which is strategy. Now, with strategy, guys. So as you know, we have few strategy for our starter status traders, we have few strategy for our advanced level traders, and we have strategies for our expert traders. Okay. If you are advanced, you get all these strategies. If you're a starter, you just get these. And if you're an expert, you get all these strategies. Now, which strategy are we going to talk about today? Well, the strategy for today, I'm sure most of you all know, is Peacock strategy. Okay. This strategy is available in both fixed time and forex mode. So what is this strategy? Well, the Peacock strategy consists of three indicators. One, the first one, the most important one here is the Arun up and down. Okay. The second one comes the parabolic SAR, and the third indicator that is used in this is the zigzag indicator. So we have a small description here, which you can go through. We have a video, which I always recommend you to check so that you understand it in a better way and then start using this strategy. Okay. So what we will do is we'll just enable this strategy and try to understand it first, and then we will get to trading. Okay. Before I proceed with the strategy, I want to just thicken up the zigzag line so that we understand it in a better way. Let's begin. What does these dots or this green line, this red line, this yellow line represent? Well, the dots are the parabolic indicator, the parabolic SAR indicator. This line that is going zigzag is actually the zigzag indicator. All right. The next that we have, which you see the green line and the red line, that is known as Arun up and Arun down. Now, how to understand this strategy? Whenever the zigzag is going from down towards to upwards direction, the parabolic is below the candles, and the Arun up line, the Arun green line, has full power and is going in the upward direction. That is a symbol of upward trend. That means that we have a chance to open a trade in the upward position. Okay. For example, if we see over here, the zigzag line started moving upwards, the parabolic gave us signals, and the candle started going upwards, right? In the same way, if we scroll a bit behind, over here, if you see, the zigzag line started moving downwards, the Arun down, it became stronger. The parabolic was above the candles. When the parabolic is above the candles, that is a symbol of downtrend. Okay. So what are we going to focus on? The most important thing we are going to focus on is the green line, the red line. If the green line is acting stronger, if it has gained full power, it's full of energy and it's going from the base, from the bottom to the top, that means, so if the green line is having full power, it's going from the bottom to the top, and the parabolic is below the candles, the zigzag is going towards the top, it is a clear indication of an upward trend. If the red line is doing this, it's a clear indication of downward trend. Okay. So how do we recognize whether, yes, this is a trend? So if you see over here, guys, okay, here you see, let's just change your asset. I can show you something better that would help you understand this. So let's try to change the asset. Give me a minute, friends. Okay, so see, over here, if you see, now the parabolic is above the candles. The zigzag is going downward, but this line, the Arun up line, is getting stronger. So maybe when this candle ends, if it's again an upward trend, the parabolic might shift, and that is our time to make trade. So here you see it's again moving downwards. So Arun up is getting weaker. It did rise, but it is getting weaker and shifting downwards. So this shows that the market is in a downward trend. Okay. Now here you can see, yeah, this is a classic example, guys. Okay, we see that the parabolic here was above the candles. The Arun down line did show some power and it went upwards. The zigzag line is showing us a downward trend. So that did continue till here. But over here, do you see that the Arun down line, the strength of Arun down line is getting weaker and it's going downwards, right? That means the market is about to rise. And if you see here, the Arun upline is trying to rise a bit. Also, we see that the parabolic has shifted. You see the parabolic over here? It has shifted. So that means this market, this asset is starting an upward trend. Do you see over here? The parabolic, the Arun down is going downwards. The Arun up is trying to rise. We will wait. We will wait for the zigzag to move. If the zigzag moves, if there is the third parabolic signal, see here the zigzag moved. So this can be an upward trend. This can lead to an upward trend since parabolic is moving, zigzag is in upward, Arun up down is getting weaker, Arun green, Arun up is getting stronger. So anytime using the Peacock strategy, friends, we need to focus on three things. First, the Arun up and down, whether the green is strong or the red is strong. Then the parabolic SAR and then the zigzag. Okay, so when we focus on these things, we can make trades using these three parameters. So these are the crucial parameters when it comes to Peacock strategy. I hope it is clear till now. I hope things are clear. Before we start trading, we will actually try to get back to some questions in the comment section, and then we will get back to our trades. Okay, so I have a question from Legend. Can OLYMP TRADE ban in India? Because RBI had released a warning list of option brokers in which OLYMP TRADE was mentioned. Well, sir, OLYMP TRADE has been working since 2014 and we have never faced any such issues. We do not work as per the norms of Indian government. So yes, do not worry about that. Kab bet lagana hai? Sonalika. Well, Sonalika, we will certainly start trading and then it will be easier for you to understand. Anonymous trader mentioned your account block kar dete hain. Well, I'm really sorry if your account is blocked. I'm sure there might be some reason. You can certainly contact our support team for that. Okay, so I have that comment. I'm sorry if any of you have some negative opinions about the platform. If you have any concerns, feel free to drop in your message over here. You can also drop in your ID if your concern is something that has not been addressed on. And next thing, you can also contact the support team. Okay, so keep on dropping your questions, your queries, if you did not understand the strategy, please put it in the comment section and I'll try to brief it again to you. Right now, I want to start making some trades with you so that we make more trades and we are able to understand the strategy in a better way. Okay, so yes, this is one signal that I am getting. Now, as this candle ends, I will see and I'll make a trade. Okay, then we will move to some other assets. As I always mention, no strategy, normally any strategy does not give you 100% success ratio, but yes, it does give you a guidance towards trading. So focus on that, focus on understanding it. And at the moment, the screen that you see, friends, there might be some slight difference in the broadcast, in my trading and the broadcast. So I would recommend, do not copy my trades right now. Focus on the screen so that you're able to understand the strategy well. All right, just give me a second. Okay, so I just made a trade in the upward direction. Why? Because here I saw parabolic is giving the sign, zigzag is rising above, and here I see that the Arun up line is getting stronger, right? So that is why I made a trade in the upward direction. Now let us find some other assets and see um, how it goes. Okay. Well, here the graph is shifting, but parabolic has still not shifted. The Arun up is getting weaker, but here we do not see Arun down getting stronger. So composite index is something that we will get back to. We will also make a couple of trades using risk free because um, it is something that would secure our funds. So we will also be doing that in this session. Okay, so here you see the Arun down is getting stronger, the parabolic is upwards, but now this is something that I explain you guys always, that the candles, if you see a very, very small candles are getting formed, and it's one red, one green, one red, one green. Normally, if the graph is at 1 minute, always remember that the time duration should be double or triple of that, the graph time. So if it's a 1 minute graph, your trade duration should be 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay. Peacock strategy normally works above between 1 to 5 minutes normally. So that is what you can check. So here, this might lead to a downtrend. We will check that. If you're looking at this the asset list, if you find any assets that are giving signals, and if you did understand the strategy, let me know any assets and I'll check that too. I'll come back to this asset because it might give a downward signal. The parabolic, here we have a signal, but the parabolic has still not shifted. If in the next candle the parabolic shifts, we might have a downward trend. But here again, the Arun up is acting stronger. It says that the Arun up is getting stronger and it's going upward. So this asset is something that we can right now avoid. So the trade I had made on Asia Composite, we won that trade. So that's a good thing. Let's check other assets and see what we have. Well, if you see, friends, I'm just shifting some assets. I'm just scrolling assets and seeing which is giving me signal. I am not just randomly trading. So yes, changing assets is something which is crucial when we are trading. Okay. So the more assets you try, the better your trading, you get more options in your trading, right? So the zigzag has also not given a downward trend, and the Arun down has also not given a stronger trend. So let's just wait and see if the next candle does do that. See here, I can make a trade, but the market is very fluctuating over here. It's not a stable market, and it has been like small candles. So I avoid such assets in my trading. But it's up to you. If you feel you want to take a risk, you certainly can, but I avoid it. Okay, so the zigzag gave us a signal. Just let's wait. Maybe the Arun down gives us a signal and it does rise upward. Here again, it's showing a downward trend. The parabolic is in the upward trend. The zigzag has the Arun up down has not given us a signal. So I'm not on that asset at the moment. We can try a trade here. We can risk a trade here using our risk free. So now you see, I have used my risk free trade. If I win this trade, I get the profit. If not, my $5 that I've invested would come back in my account. 5 USDT that I have invested would come back, right? So that is why I normally prefer using risk free trade when I'm not sure about, an asset, whether it would continue going upwards or it would move down. So since we came on Brent, the time changed. So we will shift and we will again change the time to 2 minutes. Always remember, try to change the times to 2 minutes so that, if you change an asset and it increases the time frame, be focused on that. So here you see, friends, the Arun up is trying to rise. The Arun down is getting weaker. Maybe when this candle ends, the parabolic can move. Maybe a couple of candles down the line, the parabolic can move and we can commodity index uptrend is what I received in the comment section. Well, I do not see an uptrend in the commodity index because here you see the Arun down, Arun up line, which shows the uptrend that is getting weaker actually. It's going downwards. And the parabolic is above the candles. The zigzag is downwards, which means that it is a downward trend. It is not an upward trend. Okay. Okay. Here we might have a signal. The next candle maybe because the parabolic has shifted. The Arun down is getting weak. The Arun up is getting stronger. Maybe the zigzag gives a signal in the next candle and we can make a trade. We do not have a signal from zigzag as well as from Arun up. Well, the trade we made at Mahajantar index using our risk free, the money, we won that trade. So yes, two trades made so far. Both of them are positive, which is a good thing for us. Here, see, this is something that we wouldn't risk on. Okay, let's move to other assets. Sulfuras, I'm already trading. So I hope you're able to see my screen. Give me a second. The platform is reloading. I'm already trading and we have made couple of trades and both of them have been successful. So yes, let's make third trade for us. Okay, so we missed this signal, right? Okay, let's make a trade and see how this goes. This is showing a downward trend, but here I'm waiting for this Arun down to rise upwards. Okay, so if that does rise upward, we will come back to it. Okay, again a signal. Zigzag is giving a signal, parabolic is giving a signal, Arun up is trying to give a signal, and let's see. Yes. I have Arnav telling me GBP CAD. Yes, Arnav, it is a good signal. Let's just let this candle end because the entry point matters. We shouldn't be entering in between the candle when the candle is already down the line. So let's just new candle begin. We will see how the new candle goes and then we will make a trade. Okay. And well, you see the Again, the up line, the Arun up line, it started going downwards, and this candle is going downwards. So something that should be avoided, right? Okay, here the market has started rising, but the trade duration should be changed to 2 minutes now. And the maybe the next candle gives an upward trend, and this moves, we will make a trade. So I hope this strategy is clear. We are making trades. What are we doing? I hope what are we looking at is something that's clear to you. We have people who might have joined late. Well, don't get confused. It's a very, very simple strategy. It just needs your patience and you're good to go. Okay. So don't get confused with it. Just focus on these three signals and it's good to go. Well, we lost the trade that we made in gold. So now we are again going to go on our martingale formula, which is recovery of trade, right? So let's see how this goes. Let's find some other assets. We might have a candle shift here because our own up is getting stronger. We might have a parabolic shift here. So let's see when this candle ends. Well, this is an upward trend basically. So we will come back to this asset. It is going to be an upward trend maybe in the couple of minutes. So here the candles are green, the parabolic, the Arun down is getting weaker, but we did not have the parabolic shift yet. So let's wait for that. Okay, yeah. This can be a signal, parabolic shifting. This is getting downwards. Let's wait for this candle to end and we will make a trade in downward direction. If the Arun down shows a stronger speed, it shows us a speed towards upward direction and rises above, we will make a trade in downward direction. Now this is a recovery trade. Euro composite index is something that I will check on now. Well, yes, Arun up is trying to rise and we are waiting for the parabolic to give us a signal. The parabolic has still not shifted. So we are waiting for the parabolic to give us a signal. If parabolic gives us a signal, we will certainly try. Okay. So let's just wait for some time. Okay, the market can flip. Let's see. Have any of you used this strategy before? Have you tried this strategy before by any chance? Okay, so in the meantime, while I'm searching for assets, let's also take some question. Arnav has a question. Is it mandatory for all the signals to show all the indicators to show signal? Well, Arnav, I would recommend you to, check if all the indicators are showing the signal because that is a strong, strong way of understanding the strategy. And this, if all three are showing the signal, that means yes, you can make a trade there. So I personally prefer signals from all three and then I make a trade because I don't want to risk it. But sometimes there can be a false signal. Here you see the parabolic shifted again and the candle went green. Now the parabolic would shift. So this we again might lose a trade. So at the moment we are on recovery, and since it's the second trade we are losing and we are trying to recover on this, I might be using my risk-free deal because I do not want to risk my capital. It's a 20 USDT amount, so I don't want to risk that. Astro Index. That's great that I have, you guys coming up with some different assets and making me check. So do that. I would obviously try to make more and more trades because the focus that we have at the moment is making more trades and trying to earn from it, right? So let's make a trade here using our risk free. Okay, so as this candle ends, I will make a downward trend because you see the Arun down got stronger, the parabolic gave a signal, the zigzag is giving a signal. Okay, so now I have used the risk-free deal and made a trade. Let's wait. Let's wait for this trade to end. In the meantime, here also we'll get back to our basic amount. Here also we have a downward trend coming up. If you see the parabolic is showing, but it's very unstable. So at the moment, our trade is positive. If we recover it, that would be really great. So yes, the trade has started going upwards here. The parabolic is shifting, but the Arun upline is not very sure. So let's wait. We have a signal here, guys. Okay, see the Arun upline, it did rise to a point. This is giving us a signal, parabolic, but zigzag is right now not sure. So maybe once this goes above some level, the zigzag would also give us a signal. So we'll get back to Euro Composite. Astro Index, we have our trade going on already. I also recommend one thing, guys, that we need to avoid trading in such assets, where one candle is green, red, because it's a very unstable asset at that moment. So we certainly can avoid trading. We obviously look at a pattern. We need to follow a trend. We need to check if there is any trend that's going on, and then we can trade. For example, here you see the trend has been so good. It has been a downward trend. It has been an upward trend. And now the market has started, this asset has started to fall. So maybe the next parabolic can shift, maybe a one or two candles down the line, the parabolic can shift and this can rise. So the trade that we made on Astro Index, we won that trade. We recovered all our losses that we had, and we also used our risk-free trade. So yes, 2 trades we lost, 3 trades we won. We will make some more trades to understand how this is working. Okay, so let's find some more assets. Arnav, that's great if you're making trades and you're winning. I hope you're using this strategy, and if that is helpful, it is really good to know. Okay, so here we can make a downward trade. Let's see. Let's move to other assets. Let's try some currencies. If any currency is giving us a Okay, guys. So Arnav did leave a comment that he made 10 trades, he lost 3, and he made 7. And then he left a disclaimer that all the trades he made in his demo account. Do not try this at home. Well, Arnav, no. We need to try this at home. But yes, again, with some patience and with understanding the strategies. So, yes, understanding the Peacock. I mean, this Peacock strategy is going to be something that you need to give time to, and you can try it in your live account too. Okay. All right, so here the market has started to rise. Dow Jones, we can come back. Such a huge fall, guys. Such a big candle. I mean, if there are such kind of candles forming every time, trading would be so easy for us, right? So, is the strategy the what is Peacock? Is Peacock strategy clear to you now? Will you be able to use it once I'm gone? Yes, I'm here still. I'm making some more trades with you. But once the session ends, will you be able to practice it? Okay, so let's check. We made a trade of 5 uh, USDT and we won that. So 5 trades won, 2 trades were unsuccessful, but we were able to recover. So now we are finding some more assets. Now, why was I able to you know have some good profitable trades? Because I am checking different assets, because I'm trading with some patience, I am trying to understand the graph, I'm trying to understand the peacock, how it works, the parabolic, the zigzag, and the arun up down. So that is why it is more helpful. Okay, so here we have a signal from Arun up, we have a signal from Arun down, but we do not have a signal at the moment from the parabolic and the zigzag. So if this candle ends, the parabolic shifts, the zigzag moves, we might be able to make a trade. But here you see the parabolic is still showing a downward trend and the zigzag as well. And the Arun up is getting weaker again. So here there is a downward trend, but the zigzag has still not shown. We will get back to it. Let's see what our star favorite has done. Okay, so here we are getting a parabolic signal, and we are getting a Arun down signal. It is Arun down is telling us that guys, I'm getting weak, I'm going downwards, and the Arun up might come up, but the zigzag is not giving us a signal. Arun down. See the gap between the 100 line and the Arun down, that's increasing. So this might give us an upward trend, but let's wait for some time. Let's come back. Maybe the next candle we can make a trade. Okay, so here we have no signal here. We have a signal here, but it's not very stable, and it's in the candle is already in middle. So give me a second. Let me just reload the platform. In the meantime, while the platform is reloading, Mr. Ganesh, next session timings. Well, we conduct sessions almost the in English on Wednesdays and Fridays, 6:30 p.m. Indian time, and in Hindi we have it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Indian time on our Indian channel OLYMP Trade India. So you can check it that as well. Astro Index will get reversed. Well, yes, because you see the candle is green red green red. So yeah. Come on, guys, let's find some assets. I want to make some more trades. So here it's an upward trend. It's giving an upward signal, but the candle is one red, one green. So I avoid such situations with my funds. Okay, here we have a signal, but you see zigzag is not giving us a very good signal. It is still showing us a downward signal. Now, if the zigzag moves, we might make a trade here after this candle. The zigzag is not giving us a signal yet. Let's wait for this candle to end. Bitcoin. Well, the zigzag is still not moving, so I'm not going to wait. I am going to try some other assets. Thank you, Mr. Ganesh, for that compliment. Okay, so here we have a signal from Arun downline. We can certainly try a trade here if we want to, but I do not find it very positive. I feel that it's not very stable market. Well, maybe this candle rises because we have a good upward trend here, and Arun down is getting weak. We might have an upward trade here, and let's change the time period first. No, come on, guys. We have more 15 minutes to go. Let's find some good assets. Let's find assets which can help us demonstrate trades more. So, any suggestions, please drop in. I'm really sorry. There are some glitches because of which the platform has to be reloaded. Well, the people who are watching me from the beginning, I hope this strategy is clear to you. You have a clear idea about this strategy. Here we have an upward trend. We can certainly try to make a trade in the upward direction and see how it goes. We'll get back to Asia Composite, sorry, to our trade. We'll check it later. This might give us a signal. The Arun down is getting weaker, but the parabolic has not shifted. So we'll come back to Astro later. Well, yes, trading on the assets which give us less profit percentage is something that I avoid too. But right now we are waiting for signals. My only motto here is to demonstrate you some more trades which can be helpful for you to understand it. So even if it's lesser percentage, that's fine with me. You see, such a flat market this has been. So I normally do not risk that. Okay, so we had made a trade on Asia Composite. We won that trade as well. So this strategy, that is why I told you. I mean, this strategy, when I started using Peacock, I did find it very useful in my trading, and that's why I wanted to come up with a webinar with you guys using to use this to explain this to you so that you can also have some better trading results. So we will try to make a couple of trades more. We will try to find some assets that are giving us the signals so that we are able to trade more. Okay, here we might have a signal because the parabolic is giving us a signal. This is giving us a signal, zigzag, and the down line is getting stronger, right? AUD USD is something we can come back to and check. Here we are getting an upward trend signal from zigzag as well as from parabolic, but let's check if the candle ends and this does rise up. Okay, so here the market has started to rise and the Arun down is getting weaker. We are waiting for Arun up to rise and the parabolic has shifted, the zigzag to shift. So we will come back to cricket index. I think this is giving us a downward trend. We can certainly try a trade here. All right, in the meantime, let's check comments. Arnav says he has a suggestion for all OLYMP trade corporation. Arnav, sure, if you have any suggestions and if you want to let us know any feedbacks, you can certainly drop a message here or you can just drop us an email as well. We will be more than happy to have suggestions from you guys. So yes, this is an upward trend. If this candle ends, we will start trade in our next candle. So one more trade made and let's see how that goes. We will make one or two trades more, guys, maybe one trade more, and then I'll take a leave for today. I know I have some questions which are a bit unanswered, but yes, we will get back to those as well. Arnav had a suggestion, and the suggestion, you said we need a strategy for 5 seconds trading quicker. Well, Arnav, this is not more of a suggestion, but yes, it's more of a need. So we will certainly check if that is possible and we will take that as a feedback from you and we'll try to work on that. Okay, let's find the one last lucky asset that we will be trading on. Well, this is showing a strong downward trend, but the candle is green. I still won't try to risk it and I will use my risk-free trade and then risk it. Okay, so if I win, that would be great. If I lose, I have my funds back. risk-free trade is it mostly acts as a blessing sometimes, when the fluctuation is more actually. Okay, so this trade is something that is not going successful. We might lose this trade. So one trade would have to be done on using martingale, because yes, we are losing this trade. It's 12 seconds down the line, and I am not sure if we can win that. We still can, but yeah, let's wait. So no, we lost that trade. So no worries, we will try to recover it out using the martingale formula. This one trade that we have is positive. So yes, let's just try to recover our 5 USDT that we lost and then end our session for today. All right, guys. So before I leave, I want you to leave some feedbacks in the comment section. Like, how was the webinar today? Was this helpful for you? Did you get some of your doubts clear regarding Peacock? And will you be able to use it now? Where was I able to explain it to you well? Please do leave your feedback so that if there are any improvements that any suggestions, any improvements that you want in my next session, I can certainly start on that. Okay. So again, just let's make a trade. This is our last trade for today. And in the meantime, I'll go to the comments. I have message from Sam getting you clear from Kenya. Thank you, Sam. Arnav says he made 12 trades. I know it's on demo account, Arnav. You lost 3, you won 9 using Peacock strategy, and that to which you learned today. So yes, that is a very good thing. Well, we won the trade that we had made on Mahajantar index, and we have one active trade. So hopefully this trade, once it's done, we are done for today's session. And yes, I want feedbacks. I would love to hear from you guys. How was I able to explain this strategy? I know that some of you have practiced and you like the strategy. Others, I would like you all to practice and understand. This is very simple. And if you have any queries, feel free to drop your messages. We will get back to you on these questions. Okay. Right now, the trade is positive. We will just wait for this trade to end, and then um, we will be able to, end the session. Please have a stable connection. Your live stream is a bit lagging. Arnav, actually, it's not lagging, but yes, there are some few seconds of difference between the live stream and the broadcast that you are able to see. So I do understand that, but yes, I take that as a feedback. I'll check if there is anything that I can do to fix this, and I'll certainly do that in my next session. Okay. Anything else, guys? And how was the session? Did you learn? Were you able to understand? Were you able to learn well? Feel free to drop in your comments, feel free to drop in your feedbacks, and I would be happy to work on that. Okay. So this trade ends and our session also ends with the same. So yes, we won this trade almost. It's 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you see, this trade is positive. We recovered our losses. Uh, we recovered things. We made good trades today. We had good profitable trades today using Peacock, and just 2 to 3 trades are something that were not, very accurate. But again, yes, it is a live market. It can sometimes fluctuate, but again, Peacock helped us have some good results. So thank you for being wonderful audience today, guys. I had lovely feedbacks from you. I know there are some people who were worried about their withdrawals and all of that. Feel free to contact the support team, and thank you for guiding me or suggesting the assets and all of that. If you have any more queries, drop in your questions. We'll get back to you about it. We will reply to that. And thank you for your valuable time. Thank you for being there in the session, in the webinar from the start till now. And may you have a great day ahead and a good time trading, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.